Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be going over the Blasted Lands rares. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so like what I was talking about the other day, basically what we're going to be actually doing is we're going to be going over the Blasted Rares farm. Now this is where you will get a hold of all of the rares which are dotted all around the entire area of the Blasted Lands in a nice little patterns-esque shape. I will show you the route in which I actually take in just a second. What we'll be farming for is what actually drops off of these rares, which are the flawless Dranathist spheres and the imperfect Dranathist fragments. Now, by example, we're going to start off here, and basically this guy over here on the map right now is the where you would actually give in all of the quest items. Don't worry, we will get round to that in just a second. So we'll be searching for all the rares, which we've already got our first one, and we're just going to kill him and we get a flawless sphere right there. What we're going to do is we pick up a nice bit of transmog as well, so that's not too bad, and we're just going to fly around the area and just see where all of these rares are. So there is a rare here. Basically, it's any of the discoloured ones is usually the rare. So we've got a imperfect Dranathist crystal right now, and this is on Argent Dawn, by the way. This is a Hypop server, so pretty much it's not that hard in order to do. Also, if you do want to know, there are treasures. So if you have Gathermate 2 data, I would import the treasures. This is because you can find all of the heavy silken chests which drop transmog or has a chance of giving you the Orb of Deception. Now, flying around this area right now, we're just flying around pretty much the outskirts looking for all of the rares. There is a rare just dotted over here. Hopefully he's up, and he is, and we're just going to do it. I'm pretty certain you guys know that I've done this quite a few times, as I do not use the route. I used to use this farm like pretty much all the time, and this was just to pad out auction house stuff and hopefully get things like the Imperial Chain robes, which actually do drop from the actual bags that we actually give in. So one of these ones, but it'll be the emerald encrusted chest. So now let's have a look if the other rare is up. She is not. That is a Naga. We're just going to have a gander at all of this stuff. However, this route only takes you about 5 minutes, and usually what I used to do was I used to just park an ult here and just fly around on a daily basis, just pick up a load of stuff, and then by the end of the week I'd give in all of that stuff. This is because it would just give me net me a load of random jazz in which I could actually sell on the auction house. Now, there is a heavy silken chest that does drop around about here, and this particular area, by the way, is actually another type of farm, and that one is within Worth It under Miscellaneous, and that is the Living Essence farm. So just so you know, it's pretty interesting. But now we're going to go over here. There's the other rare. We're just going to kill him. We're going to get another piece of transmog and the Dranathist and another Dranathist fragment, and basically all of these little quest items that you get, you can sell on the auction house, or you can just pretty much just do the quest and get the bags, in which we'll be doing an opening once we've finished our route. Now, just going to go over to the last rare. Hopefully he's up. I don't think so. He is. Yay, sweet. And that's an Eridar dude, all that. So basically this doesn't take that long. You get either the blue one or the green one, and the green one gives you green items and the blue one gives you rare items. It's really that simple. Now, that being the case, I'm just going to finish up the route here where we'll just fly over to the Dark Portal and check for the last 2 rare spawns, which is one of them flies around the Dark Portal, which is a massive dragon, so we'll probably be able to see him if he's up, and definitely he is up. There we are. So let's just take him out and we shouldn't have a problem right there. So kill him right there. I'm glad I waited for them to all respawn, because I did a run and then I was like, oh god, I wanted to do a video on this today. But aside from that, the last one is just over here. Just fly up a little bit to about this area here, and it's like this spiked boar which is here. It's just a miscoloured fell boar, and you just kill that directly, and then you get your other Dramathyst crystal. We got a load of greens from this as well, but they're not really worth like mega bucks. They do fluctuate depending on which ones they actually are. Duskwoven Tunic actually is not too bad. It's like 700 gold for that. So what we'll do is, that is the route in which I like to take, and pretty much we're just going to vendor all of this stuff. Let's just sell all of my trash and then sell that as well. And that gives us our lovely gear that we actually got from this. So that being the case, let's open up our Dramathyst, our loot appraiser, and let's hand in all of these different quests, and I just put it in the wrong place for that. So basically you can only do this one time for each chest, so then you have to keep clicking and then you have to keep giving it in, and it's really not that hard in order to do. And basically, obviously the blue ones give you rare items and the green ones give you green items. And then once we've actually given in all of our crystals, that, by the way, the rares, not all of them are up at the same time, just so you know, but the best time to actually do this is either late in the evening or early in the morning in order to maximize the amount of shards you're going to get. And that is what I tend to do. I usually wait till in the evening, or in the early morning is usually my time, because I wake up exceptionally early. So we've given in all of our quests, and now it's time to actually open it up through Loot Appraiser. So we've got our Loot Appraiser here, and now let's just press what it actually is. So we actually got a Needle Threader, that's not too bad, that's okay. Most of this stuff isn't going to be worth a great deal, a lot of it's going to be gotten rid of. It's not like that. We did get a Serpent Slicer 1100, that's not too bad. And then we're going to just open up all of the chests, and majority of the time the greens aren't worth all that much. You do get lucky, however, and we've given in all the blue ones, so not too bad overall. But hopefully we can actually get some decent actual stuff. Overlord, leg plates, all that stuff as well. And basically you just get a wide variety of transmog from this, and I find this to be really helpful, as the actual items don't scale to like it's 60 plus like in a dungeon. It actually gives you the originals. So that's something you may want to bear in mind as well. So if you do get a twink weapon, however, you can then actually sell that to an actual person who does twinks, and that's actually kind of handy. So that being the case, let's just keep opening all of our bags, and hopefully we actually get some decent stuff from this. We did get our slicer, it's all up to about 5,000 gold. And overall, it's better to farm it than it is to buy them off the auction house, but I wanted to actually show an example of what you can actually do with all of that stuff. So just bear that one in mind right there. I'm not advocating buying them off the auction house, I just wanted to show you guys what you could actually get. But aside from that, you do get a wide variety of different transmogs, and here's the last one, and bing bang bosh, it's about 6,000 gold worth of stuff. The Serpent Slice is not too bad, all that jazz. And to be honest, I'm probably actually just going to sell all of this on the auction house as well. We did get a recipe, however, and that was Dazzling Mithril Rapier, so that's not too bad. Blue items, they're okay. The Slicer's probably the best one out of all of them, and actually looks not too bad. It's an old vanilla weapon, so to speak. So let's just value all of this stuff which is inside all of that. So min buyout is about 10,000 gold in total with all of the stuff we got from our rares. So overall, all of this will be chucked to the auction house, and then we'll be able to pick up a sizable amount of gold with that. The one thing of note that I did forget, however, is you will have to fly all the way over to this area here, because you will have to go to the old version of the Blasted Lands before you actually do the farm. And pretty much what you have to do is just fly all the way over to this area over here. I just seen a rare is up, and go over to Zadormi, click her, and she'll take you to the old version. Obviously I've just gone back to the one for WoD, but you get my point. You can just do that, and it makes it so you can be able to actually do the farm. So what we'll actually do here quickly is we're just going to kill that rare, because that's going to bug me if he's still up, and we've just left him actually doing that. So not too bad overall. You get some transmog from the rares, and basically you get a load of Dranathis crystals. Depending on your realm is dependent on how much you'll actually get, so to speak. So not overly too bad. Overall, that being the case, you do get quite a lot of these little quest turn-ins. At 20 gold a piece for me with buying all of the green ones, that was a bargain because we've actually made our money back. The blue ones I actually lost money on, just so you know. Now that being the case, let's just get into the gold for the day, which is a healthy 89,534 gold. The things of note, however, are arcane crystals from our partial farms for footage gathering, 4 of those for 1,128 gold, gold thorn for 1,190 gold for 23. Oh my days, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to double check the gold thorn farm. So we also sold one of our big items, which is 51 true gold for 37,680 gold, and Ajarine, 9 of those for 1,103 gold. And also the other thing of note is 22 comfortable riders bardings for 45,672 gold. That's basically what we've made for the day, so let's pull in all of this gold. We've definitely hit 1,200,000, so pretty damn chuffed with that, so not going to complain overall. And the actual total coming in for today is we are currently at 1,215,834 gold. Other than that, we're doing quite well, and I'm just going to probably send over all of this transmog over to Dalamogs in order to repost on the auction house, as his stuff has just expired, so to speak. And I don't know why I looked at my wrist, because I don't actually have my watch on at the moment. That being the case, guys, this is kind of like a little quickish guide on a farm that I cover quite a lot in a lot of my top 5s, so I wanted to make a video on that, and I will be doing a few of these throughout the week. Other than that, guys, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow.